Good morning, guys. What a glorious day is that. It's like, this is like still snow on the ground. There is Crown. Say hi to everybody there. So, yesterday was about the same. We went up on the mountain. You can watch the video. And look at this glorious day. It's like the colors, the high pressure creates these beautiful colors like no other. So today I'm gonna take the head out of the lower part from the rear cylinder slowly. Follow the instructions. It's really cold inside, so I put the heater to warm up a little bit before I start. All right, let's get going. All right. Just get ready here. Okay. I've put W40 on the bolts, on the head bolts, a couple of days ago, if you have seen the video. So this will be, much easier today to take them out. And these, they have a pattern. That means you can take them out just any way you want. They have a drawing there how to do it. Let me get some fresh coffee from my Stanley there. I have this I don't know, since 89. You count the years. Have another one, a new one, but kind of like, I'm attached to this one because, we used to go up in the mountain, upstate New York, in the Catskills and sleep over with snow, with like in the cars with -5, so we can fly hang gliders in the morning. It's crazy. Cheers. My late mom told me we lost her last year. Good thing you did it on the right age. It's very important to do these things on the right age. Okay, like let's say, I used to, I'm a flying instructor, so I have guys on my age to come to fly. Okay, some, they made it, but not easy. I can tell you that. So anything you want to do it on around 30s. 40s is fine too, but don't wait too long. So I'm gonna take it off before I start cleaning the gasket. You see the gasket here? Not much left of it, and was leaking a little bit oil, but just like a drop. This one, it leaks more. I'll take it out later. So we're gonna start with this. You see, they're ready to go, and put them on the side. All right. You see, you can push this little bit in and slowly take it off. This grommer here has to be replaced. All right. They're both the same, but I marked them. Okay. So break, what they call it, to break the seal. So right here, see that? How is this? Actually, it can go back in the same way right here. And I think it's time for this to come off. This is just covers, so I can clean the whole thing up. Stuck over here. I can't remember how I put them on. I mean, I think the guys in Harley Davidson, North Boulevard in New York, they put it on. So, excuse me. Let me see. Okay, before I remove it, make sure I have something to put back there. You know, that's the reason it's a long video, because you're gonna see, first of all, what it takes, the real thing. And believe me, when I edit the videos, I cut a lot, right? So you can imagine. See that? So I took this out, I put it back, so I'm not going to be looking for it. Alright, so it looks like an oil sensor. I'm going to look exactly what this is. And for now, I put this plug there. Okay. It can cover, it can come easy. So these seals that have to be replaced too. It's about time. So that's the reason I haven't ordered the kit yet, because I want to see what I need, and probably I need them all. I'm going to need a complete kit. Okay, this is the thing it's in. All right, so we are here. Loose head bolts gradually to prevent distorting the head, cylinder and cracker studs. Okay, see figure 314, that's the one right here. Okay, each head bolt, 1 and 2, that's the different size. The one is the lower one, and the one is inside. That's the two on the side. 1/8 of a turn, following the cross barrel sequence and follow figure 319. Alright, I know this, but I just put it for, you know, for the video, just in case you don't have a manual. But again, if you don't have a manual, don't try this at home. And if you don't know what you're doing, don't try this at home, right? So this is the rear cylinder, and this is the front cylinder. So we're looking at the bike from the rear. This is the rear wheel right here, right? So 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, so we're gonna start with 1, 2. Actually, I have seen this on a couple of videos. And 3, 4. So we give a 1/8 of a turn. All right, let's go. So we have 1, 2, and 3, 4. This is the one we start. Okay, 1/8 of a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how they want it. Okay. See. Not really. Let me get something. Tube. Okay, this is not gonna be easy. The first one, the number one, you crack a little bit. Give a little bit more time. Okay, I'm using another trick I have done on the dinner to weaken the Loctite. Let me get on the other side. I don't know if it's gonna work, but this one it doesn't come off, it won't crack. Okay, number two. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the other side. Let's see, crack. So we're gonna do the 3. Slowly and easy. The 3. I got this one, 8, and the 4. At 1/8. So going back again. Stuff away so I can go through. Good. Alright, so we go 1/8 and 1. Okay. The 2. Okay. Let me see if I can do it from here. The 3. Ah shit, I did it too much. The 4. Gotta go around. Get this fucking thing here. Okay. Okay. Look, this piece is here. Here for now. Okay. Leave it a little bit more time to cure. Okay, 1/8. 1/8. This is loose, I have no idea. 1/8. 1/8. Okay. Don't lose. Alright. Let's take a break. Okay. They're gonna need a good cleaning and polishing. Look, okay, so Okay. Look at that, this is the silicone. So, you know, I want to keep everything in order. It doesn't matter really much, all these studs and everything, but okay. Now you see these ones are longer. See that? Look at the size of this. I want to see if they have them in stock. Get new ones. 3. Ah, look how clean is the 4. You know, why? Why the 4 is so clean? Look at that, it looks like new. I don't know. It's on the intake size. All right. You know, just really a little bit worried that this piece is, I want to take it out. Okay, so they won't go into any of these little holes. Look at that, the thing is moving. I mean, the whole thing is moving. Everything is moving. Okay, all right, let's see. Oh, this thing, okay, go slow. I'm still removing gasket material here. This has to be really clean. See that? Okay. Ah, man. Okay, slowly. And it's out. Okay. It's out. Take it out. Little boil here. Let me have the oil drip for now on that piece of cloth. Try a little bit here. Okay. First look on my valves. Look okay. Not bad. Okay. Alright, let's take it to the bench and check the whole thing out now. The piston looks good too, it has a lot of carbon. Okay, but not bad for this age. Not bad. Hold on, let me look. Okay. Let me put something here. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I'm very excited that it's in really good shape. I hope the front one is also the same. And usually the rear one, it's the one is a problem on a Harley because it takes less, it's cooling a little bit less than the front because it's on the back. But okay, let me lower the GoPros a little bit. Everything is a little bit difficult today. I'll lower the GoPro, sorry. put it here. Okay, let's look first the top. Alright, let me get all this gasket material out. And okay. Okay, let me clean this a little bit. You see, I'm trying. Okay, this is a little bit. I can tell you this engine has never been open because I got the bike with 1,000 miles on it. And this guy was like, his name was John. I'm not too sure what happened to him. The reason he sold the bike is he couldn't ride it. New Jersey. So this is the first time I opened the head after 27 years. And the reason I haven't opened it because the bike runs fine. And I take care of my Harley. I don't need speed on a Harley. There is some exceptions. I really run the bike really hard. Especially back in the 90s when I was like a little bit younger, but done. Okay. Now let's be very careful. You need a very clean blade, like that. And first do it with your nail. This is like, you use this on the worst scenario, because you don't want to scratch the aluminum. So if that comes off, it's coming off, I'm not going to use it. It's coming off fine. So we are in a really good shape this way. Here, you see that? There's some dirt in here. When I need that, this has to go. Look at that. I also damaged my top case on the BMW a little bit. I will fix it with a cooler. So stupid. But things happen. I don't care. They are working bikes. I don't have the bikes, my bikes to show off. I have my bikes to enjoy them. And believe it or not, the Fat Boy runs better on curving roads. Don't listen to people that they say stupid things that these bikes, they're not for mountain roads. They're so stupid. The Fat Boy with a low center of gravity. Not too many people can really kick my butt on turns on a Fat Boy. And yes, it turns better than a Beamer. This is just my opinion. But you know, if you don't believe me, watch the videos. See how nice we cruise. The Fat Boy just turns, it just dances on a turn. It's like, after all these years, it's part of me. But it's beautiful on mountain roads. I prefer the Fat Boy than the Beamer on mountain roads. The Beamer is like way good too, beautiful, because it's carrying a lot of stuff. And you can go off-road. Alright, plus it's a different kind of bike. You can, you're on a highway, you have much higher cruising speed. I'm going 140, 150 on on a Beamer, and I'm talking about the R1200. I'm not talking about a small bike. You can see there's some videos there, and it runs. It's much better than on tight roads because the low center of gravity. This here we're gonna take it for a long ride again, like every year. But I don't use the fat boy inside the city much, not much. Only if I have to. I use the Beamer. That's why mine has low miles, because I only use it for cruise. Just go away. Always have a second bike. Before that R1200, I have an F800. BMW again, beautiful bike, but personally I didn't like the handling too much. And I couldn't carry too much stuff. And before that I have a Phaser 600, R600. That bike was amazing. Amazing. The Yamaha Phaser was like my right hand. It's like I could do everything with that. I can go to do my job in the city, do this, do that. We took it for a cruise. We went to a couple of tours with that. Beautiful bike. But I'll be honest with you, after I got the R1200, I fall in love with it. Look at that. You see that? Right here. Right in here. Gotta take it off. And probably there are more. I'm gonna blow some air inside, but oh shit. Okay, hold on. You see that? Like that in there can be a problem. I'm gonna clean all these pathways before that thing goes. Okay, let's put this inside. I'm gonna put it right here, a little special place for it, and I'm gonna put the cylinder right here on another box. Okay, so let's go here now. And nice and easy, we just lift this up a little bit. Okay. Okay. It's loose. Just clean up a little bit here. A little cover there. I'll just move some parts over this side so I can get space. Okay. This is plastic. Alright. Hold on, let's be safe. Ah, shit. Okay. Alright, it looks like it's coming up. Actually pretty easy. Alright. Fuck. Okay, this is a problem now. Alright, hold on. Okay. Right there. Just tuck these two pieces of cloth here very carefully because they're pieces of the gasket falling. Okay. I don't want to wait too long right now. Doing all the holes, and then I'll deal with this later. Okay. Okay. That's better. All right. Make sure I put everything here. Okay, that's a little better. All right. All right, let's go a little more. Okay. Looks like the clearance is okay. I'm gonna try to remove anything that can fall into that hole by hand. I can feel the gasket here. Okay, it's much safer now. Hold on. I'm not gonna take any risk. Yeah, this can only go one way, so I don't have to mark, which way it is. Let me see here. Just want to see the piston a little more. That's right here. Right here. See it? Go slow now. Let me clean up a little bit, put another piece of rug. Let me clean up all this. Okay, this I'm gonna put it here. Good. All right, let's go a little more. Just want to get to the piston pin. Here, a little more. Yes, I have clearance. Here and right here. All right. All right, good. All right. All right. Let's take a little break and see what we're going to do with that now. We're going to take it off completely, change the rings or not. We'll have to investigate. Let's see. Okay. I have to move the pin a little bit out, like this way, and looks like it's moving. See it? Okay, so I'm gonna move it. Oh, that was good. See that? I just pushed this side. Okay, so you gotta get, I think to do that, see that? It has to be the right screwdriver. Put my finger here, and it's almost off. Okay, got it. About that point, you have no choice. You have to take the, I mean, you don't have to take the piston in. I saw a guy that he actually didn't have to hold the cylinders, and he just removed the piston and left it there. So he didn't have to do the job to put the new rings and stuff. You might not have to. So let me get a clean container here for that stuff. All right, let's go to the other side. Just go real slow. Yeah. Bring a little bit more down. Let me see. I need just like 1/16 either. Okay. The piston is clean here. Let me put this rod here. Right there. And this one here. Right there. Okay. Like a muff. But I need to rotate a little bit to lower the thing. You see, this is the time you need help. I wish I had 3 hands, I'm off. But it's not coming out this way. Why? Let me see here. I don't want to move the studs. Okay, let me try the other side. It's got to be a way. It's not. Okay. All right. I can tell you it's not an easy way to do this. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my trick to get this out with the piston, but I saw some lines in here, so it looks like it needs to be honed. Okay, so let's take this back to the bench and remove the piston. Okay, so you see that the intake gap here, it's smaller than the exhaust. Let me get to be sure the caliper. Okay, looks about the same. So why they say it's different size, but there's an arrow here. Let me see here. Look the same, I don't know. However, there is an arrow here that indicates this is forward. Alright? Okay, let's take it out. Alright, let's see what's going on with this. Clean it up a little bit and find out. Now about, you know, I'm sure I'm gonna change the rings. For sure. I haven't took the rear one, the rear safety pin out. It's still here. You don't have to. Alright, let's make sure everything is covered here. And I have made also these to cover the studs. I have cleaned them a little bit and I burned them on the heater so I won't get any particles in there, but maybe I don't have to use them. We'll see. Alright, let's take it to the bench, and here is the arrow. So it's really easy to put it forward. So the one ring is here, the one ring is opening here. Okay, right behind the arrow. I'm gonna check again everything. Alright, let's take it to the bench. Okay. Actually, it looks in very good shape. Alright. Well, it's going to be a little bit tough to clean up the old gasket, but it's okay. I was expecting that. Okay, it's not coming out now, and I'll just leave it there for now. I don't see any lines on the piston. Definitely it's gonna need new rings. Also, the guy told me something about, I remember, like, he put, I'm not sure if he ordered the bike brand new with a bigger bore, but this looks stock to me. Harley Davidson. I'm gonna measure with a caliper. Okay, I don't see, just regular wear. We'll see. I'm gonna take the advice of my mechanic too. I'm gonna show him to him, because I'm gonna order rings through them. Alright. Let's look the cylinder. I see the burns here. That's normal, but I don't see any lines. So It's not that bad, you know. 42,000 miles. This is just dust and some particles of the cloth, but hold on, let me just straighten up the GoPro a little bit. See, I don't see anything major here. It's probably gonna need to be honed just on the first stage. I don't need extra power, the bike is fine. We'll see. I'm gonna get another advice from outside, but if you guys are watching this and you know, let me know your opinion. Okay. Not much left of the gaskets. I'm surprised it was not leaking the whole oil. I just have to fill up a little bit, but you know, not much left of the gaskets. Alright, so let's put it on the side. I'm just curious because I remember the guy told me something like when I bought the bike, but it's been so many years I can't remember. So I'm gonna change this to inch and let's get a reading. Let's say 3.5. 3.5. What's in millimeters? 88. Okay. Let's go on the top. 3.59 something, but it's the rings now interfere. So it's 3.5. Yes, that shows 91 here. $88. 3.5. Okay, let's see. Okay, one thing I make notice here is because I'm gonna start doing the other cylinder. I have measured the piston and that's an 88.8 millimeters. So that's a stock. Okay, that's 3.48 something inches. All right, let's go back here. So the number 12 previous on the rear one, you see I have covered it with duct tape, just a little bit here and a cloth here, put a sleeve over it, so just to keep it protected as much as I can. And maybe I put another cloth here right now. So let's go back here, and it says here remove the rocket armor retaining bolts 12. So these ones, they have to go first. You see that? That's the 12. And on this one, I did them all together. So I removed the 15 first. Alright, but I did it so slow, then I think it's okay. But this time, I'm talking about these bolts. 1, 2, 3 first. These are very loose. I have no idea. I'm going to ask my mechanic why they are so loose. I just did them by hand just a little bit. Alright, so Let me get that. And now the top 4, it's a ½ inch. Okay, now let's change that to ½ inch, and I'm gonna go slowly. A little bit here, and go to the other side, make it like an X. A little bit here. See, start coming up. A little bit here. Both these, they are moving. So I'm hoping I'm good. The ones on the opposite side of the push rods. The ones on the push rods are here. It's coming off nicely. Right. Okay. This time I can take it off. Not much left of the gasket. That was leaking too. Okay, let's get this nice and easy. The intake. The intake is brown. All right. Let's get the exhaust side. The exhaust side is green. And the exhaust side is longer. Oh man, you gotta see front head bolt. It's all rusty. So now we just push this down and take them out from here. I did it the wrong way because, okay, so this is the intake, in. I think they're the same. I think they're exactly the same. I'm gonna measure them later. So, look at that. Was leaking from there and on the front. Yes, it was leaking on the top too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to take my time and I'm not going to take the head bolts now. Look how rusty this is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let it soak and I come back tomorrow for that. Probably. Unreal. We'll see. Alright, let's take a break. So before I close that, let's check the patterns on the front cylinder now. The removal pattern. So we got the rear cylinder was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the front cylinder is the opposite. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the front to the back. All right. Okay. So I did the first 1/8. I have to go back and forth, but it's okay. This is number 1. Okay, 1/8. The number 1 is forward. Number 2, okay, 1/8. Number 3, 1/8. Number, maybe a little more, this one. Number 4. That's a short one too. Again, look the corrosion. Well, it's normal. It's okay. Can be brand new after 27 years. Okay, that's the two. Okay, we're getting there. My baby, to help me? Ah.
I don't think so.
Mwah. Okay, hold on, guys. All right, let me move the GoPro here so I have a little bit of space. And the whole thing is moving. Move the heater here. I can tell you, without the heater, you can't work in here. I'm gonna lower this here. And it goes. It's moving. Yep. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. A little bit oil dripping. Shit. Okay. I don't care. I'll clean her up. I just want to see my valves. This one is a little bit wide, you see that? Okay, but they're in good shape. Alright. Okay, let's put this on the bench. Okay, let's look the piston. It's black carbon. Looks like more than the rear, but you know, the gasket looks in good shape. I will see. Look at the leak over here. All right, let's go here. And I'm going to try to replace the muffler studs. Okay. It's a little bit overheating in this one. Who knows? But no damage. I don't see any damage. Alright, let's put it on the side. Cleanup it will be tomorrow. I can see the piston from the top, so it's not a really big deal. But up to this point, I will stop and I'm going to put some stuff inside just to be safe. Let's look at the piston. I get A little more. A little more. I want to clear the piston pin. Okay, right there. Shit. Okay. Let me put something on that. Now, when you get to that point, this one here, be extra careful. Okay. Okay. What I'm trying to do is, I'm going to try to protect the bottom of the cylinder and the piston. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to try to cover this stud. See, it's not that simple. Okay, with duct tape, just a little bit here. Okay. You see there's a difference here. I can see it. I'm not sure what it exactly is, but it's not exactly the same like the other one. I'm talking about the high. It's out. Okay, good, good. Now you don't have to remove the other one. Just have to go slow. Okay. Let me save this one. What I'm gonna save this one? I'm gonna put it. Very light knocks. I don't let the piston to move at all. Okay. See here? No. And let it be. All right. Let me see if it's gonna come off this time. Or I have to take off the piston. Let's see. Okay, let's move the piston. Let's go back a little bit. Right there. and take the piston out. Then a little bit lower, and this is out. Let's see if we can do it by hand. No. Need a little bit nagging power. Just a little bit. Okay, now also has an arrow forward. That's what's going on here. And I'm done for today. Forward. Right here. Good. Okay. Very light lines here. I think it's okay. I'm gonna double check. Definitely it needs rings. So okay, for now. I don't see any heavy lines, but it's up to my mechanic to decide if this is going to be honed or not. But you know, I might have to, I might not. There we go, like this. Snippets, I can tell you, you know, from my experience, this is pretty good shape for his age. Well, it's been through very high temperatures in the summer in Greece and in the States, and very low temperatures, especially in New York. I have took the bike out, like I remember a couple of times, at least minus 10, 15. I'm talking about Celsius, like, you know, 5 on Fahrenheit. It's not bad. There's a little line here. Now that was just dirt from the cloth. Alright, if you guys know better, till I ask my mechanic, because I'm going to take it, I'm going to definitely check with them before I continue. I'm an engineer, but I'm not a motorcycle mechanic. It's a different thing. A motorcycle mechanic does this like every day. An engineer wishes he can do that. So I did it. Okay, so looks like let's put this on the side. Let's put this on its place. This is the bolts. And this is gonna go right here. See, I told you I'm gonna run out of space. I knew that. Anyway, move this stuff over here. Okay. And let's get the piston. Not bad, not bad. I'm not disappointed. You know, it's let's get the piston. That's pretty good shape too. So, you see, I also put the front and rear on the pins. So, that's the rear and that's the front. All right, I'm gonna cover the bike.